Alright, so I'm trying to plan out every single Assassin's Creed game, then I'm going to give each one a fair rating towards the end, to end the debate with my cousin, which claims Valhalla is the best AC game. Today we're starting off with Assassin's Creed 2, one of 3 games in the Ezio trilogy. This game has 51 trophies, a 3 out of 10 difficulty, and an estimated playtime of around 20 hours. It took me 42 hours. And yes, there's one missable trophy, Fleischwater. First stage is to beat the story, and it's the longest one. Surprisingly, it was super enjoyable, unlike stage 2, where we'll have to hunt down all the collectibles. We get our first trophy right in the intro, where we're introduced to Desmond, and we get to chat up with this crazy bitch who's covered in blood for some reason.
Don't let them get away!
Anyway, we get the trophy after being shot out and reborn 500 years in the past. We get our next trophy after Lucy shoves us in her trunk. You already know you're gonna find me dead in some alleyway. Anyway, here's the trophy. Lucy takes us to the hideout, where we meet Sean, the uptight British guy. Honestly, fuck Sean, bro. Fuck him.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
And the tech geek, whose name I totally forgot. Shortly after, they shove me into the machine and we get our trophy. Once it's out of the machine, we play as Ezio, and we go through a quick combat tutorial with our brother. I clearly sucked at fighting because right after my fight, my brother drags me straight to the doctor. Just look at those scars, Ezio must have thought he was George Chihuahua, the way he was eating those punches. After the doctor visit and a quick sex scene later, we meet an important character, Uberto, who my father claims is a good friend. We then get the trophy Macho Man after a beat-up event unlocked by helping my sister deal with her cheating boyfriend. Then we meet with our little brother, who asks us to collect some feathers, 1 out of 6 collectible types in this game. After collecting some feathers for him, we go meet Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, that fucking Leonardo da Vinci. We get the trophy Steal home after winning a race, and Lightning Strike for sprinting 100 meters. Feeling proud, I head back home, only to find out my father and brothers have been taken. I rush to the prison where my father basically tells me, forget about being a banker, you're an assassin now. We gear up in his assassin robes, find a letter we need to deliver to Uberto to prove my father's innocence, but there's a shady looking guy lurking behind him. Yeah, it goes exactly how you'd expect. They murder my father and brother and we get the trophy Pain of Betrayal. Filled with rage, we assassinate Uberto, then flee the city, but not before sinking 10 viewpoints for the trophy I like to view and jumping off the highest structure for the trophy High Dive. After sneaking out of the city with my mother and sister, we get the trophy Vengeance. Shortly after that, and a fight later, we meet our uncle.
It's me, Mario!
He shows us the villa, which basically becomes our home base for a bunch of future trophies. We follow him into battle to kill the same guy we beat up at the start of the game. Along the way, we find 2 glyphs and get the trophy's tip of the iceberg and a piece of the puzzle. After the assassination, we're sent on a fetch quest that helps us knock out one of many collectibles, and we get the trophy Exosun. A few minutes later, we get the trophy Handyman for upgrading buildings in the stronghold. A little later, we get the trophy Mailman for murdering a postman. Poor postman Pat was just trying to do his job before Ezio said nah. Then we head out to clear our first tomb, another form of collectible you gotta do to unlock Altair's outfit. After looting the poor guy's grave, we get the trophy Undertaker. So with my newfound hobby of grave digging, we do yet another tomb, and we get another trophy. Then we need to save Lorenzo, after watching one of his homies get brutally stabbed by this crazy dude. Lorenzo ain't gonna let that slide, so he sends us out to do his dirty work. We assassinate that crazy dude and we get the trophy Bloody Sunday. Now I go back to my favorite pastime and go rob some graves. Where I get the trophy I can see your house from here. I'm starting to think that Ezio has some weird problems after watching his family get murdered. Anyway, a little later we assassinate some old guy, a homeless guy, a rich fat guy, and a crazy priest. I think Ezio just wants to kill everything inside. Then a little later we find the main bad guy, and we eavesdrop on his conversation where he murders his ally. We end up getting found because Ezio forgot to upgrade the stealth to 100. After dealing with some guards, we drive our hidden blade directly into the old guy's skull. Poor guy can't catch a break, but we get our next trophy. Then we help out Leonardo. We help him get his flying machine into the main city. Honestly, this was one of the funnest missions in the game. Driving a wagon, forcing enemies who jumped off to stumble and fall off, pretty goofy, and overall I found it pretty fun. Anyway, the mission ends with me telling Leonardo to fuck off because I gotta deal with the guards. After we murder the guards, we meet back with Leonardo. He's heading to the big city, but the captain tells me I need a pass to enter. So we save this damsel in distress who somehow got stuck on a rock in the water. Yeah, I don't know how she got there, but she tells us her name is Katarina and rewards us with a pass, which also gets us the trophy and unexpected journey. Before arriving to the big city, we obviously gotta hit our favorite pastime and go rob some graves. This time there were guards protecting it, which gives us the trophy Street Cleaner for hiding 5 bodies in a haystack. Then after robbing the grave, we get the trophy Prison Escape. So on our way to the big city, we get yanked out of the machine. They tell me, yeah, you can go crazy from using the machine. Like bro, surely you'll tell me that before you strap me in. I went crazy, started seeing hallucinations where I placed Altair following this woman. After chasing her for a while, she brings me to this damn fucking tower where I look like an idiot for a solid 10 minutes. Before going on Google and learning I could literally just jump up. Anyway, we make it to the top, have a quick smash, then snap back into reality. Desmond no joke passed out to have a wet dream. They strap me back into the machine where we get the trophy bleeding effect. So after arriving to the big city, we need to free up some prisoners. While fighting the guards, we get the trophy Doctor for performing an air assassination on a poisoned NPC. A little later, we start our murder spree again and assassinate the old guy who helped brutally murder the other old guy. After opening the gates, we get another trophy. Obviously, after opening the gates and feeling very proud of myself, we hit our favorite pastime and go rob some graves where we get the trophy Hollowed by Thy Name. Then we go find Leonardo and tell him we need to use his flying machine. After a quick test flight, which was super fun, it is time for us to get the only missable trophy in the game. But obviously not before we hit up the art store and cop a few paintings to spice up our villa, which gives us another trophy. Then we use our flying machine and we get the trophy Fly Swatter, which honestly wasn't too bad. Then we infiltrate the most guarded building in the city, get framed for murder, but obviously not before murdering the guy who was framing us in front of everyone. Yeah, I don't think Ezio is too smart. While dealing with the guards who think I murdered the purple fat guy, we get the trophy No Hitter for killing 10 enemies without being hit. Then after murdering the guards and fleeing, we get another trophy. But hey, can you guess what time it is? Yeah, you guessed right, grave digging time. So after that successful murder, we yet again go rob our last tomb, giving us another trophy. And unlocking Altair's armor in the process. Now with our new drip, we hit the shops to find a weapon which would look good with it, which gives us another trophy. Then we head to the brothel in the main city to enjoy the night, just for someone to get murdered on the doorstep. The brothel gave me a gun, and I used this gun to quickly eliminate the murder. Then I go ahead and eliminate yet another old guy. After escaping back to the brothel, I'm treated to a hero's welcome, where we get another trophy. Then I'm sent to eliminate 2 guys on a boat, where shortly after we get another trophy. While investigating why the 2 guys on the boat were trying to leave the big city, I have to tail this guard. I end up getting the trophy Man of the People for tossing 300 florins on the ground. After trailing the guard and murdering him for his armor, I come face to face with the main bad guy. I absolutely whip his ass till he kicks me down and runs away. Then the majority of the characters we met throughout the game come to us and reveal they were assassins the entire time. They hold a ceremony where I become an official assassin by branding me like a fucking horse, which gives us the trophy The Prophet. So I decide to hit the stores for some upgrades, where we get the trophy Victory Lies in Preparation. Then we go meet Katarina again. Her kids have been kidnapped and the kidnappers are threatening her children. Then she says this.
Bastardi! You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing! You want my children? Take them! I have the instrument to make more!
She should honestly win the Mother of the Year award. But being the nice guys we are, we murder the kidnappers and return the children. As soon as I come back, they tell me they lost the apple. Like guys, I was gone for 2 fucking minutes. Anyway, we chase down the guy who has our shiny golden apple, he stabs us, and some weird shady fella comes along and steals our apple. So now I head back to the main city, after unlocking a secret technique from my uncle, where I Mario hop on this dude's head. So after murdering a bunch of people, freeing the city, and reclaiming my apple, we head to the main boss fight. We find him praying in a church where he just pulls an Uno reverse card, and says, "You're not killing me." So using my apple, where I become an X-Man, I whip his ass for the 2nd time just for him to pull another Uno reverse on me, and stab me in the stomach. But nah, Ezio got that thug in him. He just stands up to challenge him for round 3, where I proceed to whip this guy's ass for the 3rd time and finally defeat him, which gives us the trophy The Vault. Then we proceed to speak to some alien hologram, which had a message for Desmond. Then we wake up from the machine while the credits are rolling. Turns out they found our hideout and we need to fight our way through it. After murdering all the enemies, I come face to face with the doctor, where he hits me with a toodaloo and dips. Which gives us our final story trophy, An Old Friend Returns. Now after finishing the main story, we move on to stage 2 and 3 to wrap up the platinum. First we go collect 8 statues around the villa, which honestly wasn't too bad, and we get the trophy Mythmaker. Then I had the bright idea to go around to collect all the feathers. I won't lie to you, this legit took me 6 fucking hours. It got to the point where I turned on young Sheldon in the background just to survive it. Anyway, we finally grab our last feather and we get the trophy Memory of whoever the fuck that guy's name is. Then we hit the shops again and cop new dice for our outfit, for the trophy Perfect Harmony. And you know those new dice were expensive, so we go around pickpocketing everyone for our next trophy. Then back to the collectibles, we finish getting all the subjects to 16's videos, and we get another trophy. Next we gather a bunch of guards, and throw sands in their faces for the trophy Messer Sandman. After that we get the Sweeper trophy, where we sweep 5 guards off their feet at once using a long weapon. Then we went to every city wearing the auditory cape, and we got the trophy Show Your Colors. I also did an assassination mission for the trophy Assassin for Hire. And last but not least, I spent 5,000 florins on hookers for the trophy Red Light District, which finally gave us the platinum. Master Assassin. With that, that's all the trophies collected. Overall, a good experience. I would have to give this game a solid 8. If you haven't played it already, I strongly recommend it. The game was overall pretty fun with a good story, and the platinum wasn't too hard. So thank you for watching.